Good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning. This is your host, Dragons Light, journeyman wizard of Great School of Wizardry. I pray and I hope that all my subscribers, all my viewers are doing great, as I am always grateful to the universe, grateful to the cosmos, to all Holy Mother Earth, to all the elements of the creation, and to the creation itself, to Divine Spirit, and God. God bless you all. We move forward with our next phase in our current collage, magical, mystical painting. I love to paint. I love to draw. I love to just have fun, enjoy every moment, become one with my painting. It's a part of meditation. It is part of active thinking. It is doing the work. You're doing the work. You're standing, you're sitting, you're moving, you're thinking. You are always doing something, right? You're busy, you're active. That's why it is known as active meditation. You're not just sitting around. You're not lazy. You're active. And that's why I like it. It's like being active. It's almost like sports. Anyhow, once again, welcome to my channel. I'm always grateful to all my subscribers, viewers, and audience. It is, after all, a magical, mystical, and spiritual visual arts channel. Okay, so this would be the almost final step. Not imprinting, but etching. You etch things on wood. You etch things on metal. Etch, like when you're doing a runes. When you etch it, when you send the energy, when you release the energy. This concept is used as icon magic. These are known as ICO and con, right here. Icon magic right there. So I etch it. I have tendency, or I have torque. We call it torque, when you work with tools, carpentry or electronics or electrical engineering, or you open device, you close device. They say in the instructions when you get trained in the field, don't put too much torque into the equipment, you'll tear. Into the board, strip the screws, in that nature, okay? Same principle applies when you etch. So this is etched right here, right? I have a tendency to really press too hard on paper when I'm using ink pen, pencil. So I try not to put too much force into the compressed paper. It will tear. Obviously, it will ruin the artwork. So the aim and the goal is not to put too much force into it, torque, when you're etching something, right? Now, with all due respect, these are highly magical, mystical, spiritual. One may call it entities, one may call it beings, one may call spirits, however you want to define it. With all due respect, as above, so below. Okay? Know thyself. This kind of work, this kind of collage painting is very intent based. It knows you. It knows you. It knows how you feel. It knows how you think. It knows what you want. So when you're etching it, you're releasing your energy, right? It knows you. It can read you. It knows your negative thoughts. It knows your positive thoughts. With all due respect, I don't know what beliefs, religion, custom, tradition, ceremonies, rituals you come from. Okay? With all due respect, right? Harm none. We harm none, right? We harm none. But this kind of work takes dedication. You have to know the meaning behind it. If you don't know the meaning behind it, then please don't attempt to do it. Don't. You have to understand, you have to respect, have some dignity, have some compassion, have some passion, and respect. If you don't respect, don't use it. That's all I have to say. So these are etched icons. Each entity, beings, energies, waves, patterns, however you want to call it, spirits, have names per se. Okay, have names. And then there are certain colors. You can use green, red. I'm using black ink because in the subscribe, those who write books, those who in the spiritual realm, those people who write, or they create the Holy Quran, Torah, New Testament, Old Testament, scribes. They always use parchment paper or compressed paper, high quality paper with black ink. Okay, so the same concept is used over here. The intent is the same. Like I said, based on intent. Everything is based on intent. Don't overdo it. If you know what you're doing, then by far it's okay. I know what I'm doing. I know what I want out of it. Input equals output. You have to put in the effort, commitment, and dedication into your artwork in order to have a greater results. Okay, so now the etching is done. Next phase, I'm going to let it even more dry. The glitter glue has not dried evenly. It's going to take I'm going to let it dry a whole week, basically. And then I'm going to go back and do the final touches. There's still some more touching needs to be done. The more elegant, the more you put into it, into this kind of collage painting, the more you're going to get out. Okay, everything depends on action, reaction. Everything depends on input equals output, right? As you're putting your energy in it, okay, you're releasing the same energy in universe, into the cosmos, right? And tenfold return. What goes around comes around. Everybody knows what karma is, right? So respect it, have passion, have compassion, harm none. Okay, follow those concepts, right? And do your best. Do your best. If you do your best, you will see the results in the end, right? And yes, I am beginning to see it, right? It's like you're looking into a mirror, right? And the mirror is looking back at you, right? There's a word, it's called looking back at you, right? So I think I'm gonna leave the face color the way it is. I'm gonna leave the same design. Once a composition and layout is done, you don't want to change it, because then there's no reason, no purpose, right? Now, this goes back to the philosophy of face masks, right? Magickal face masks. If you read about it, if you know about it, if you know what face masks are in different society, different culture, tradition, rituals, African people use it a lot. So does other country. Face masks are used in a lot of magical rituals and ceremonies. It has divine and spiritual, magical, mystical powers. It does. It does. It does. Everybody's heard of a famous book known as Picture of Dorian Gray, one of my favorite books. I think League of Extraordinary Gentlemen was a Hollywood with a Bollywood star in it. I think it was Nasuddin Shah and other good actors, and Sean Connery was on it. One of my best movies, I think in the 90s or 80s, came in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. If you haven't seen that movie, watch that movie. Then you'll understand what I'm trying to say. And if you haven't read the book, Picture of Dorian Gray, I read it in high school. I wrote a book report on it. Anyway, so I live in this world, right? Since long time. It's my world, right? There's nothing wrong in it. It's an artist is an artist, right? An artist is an artist. they have a different mindset. They just do. With the they just do. You know, there is no argument there. They're just out there in their own cosmos, in their own universe, in their own dream world, and they have fun, right? They have fun. Uh, they have fun. I love what I do. I just love it. I mean, cheap is painting supplies have gone up due to inflation, but I'm blessed. I'm blessed from God. I'm blessed by the universe, the cosmos, the elements, and the divine spirit that I can afford to buy and keep up with my hobby. Well, it's more than a hobby now. It's a way of life. You know, it's just a way of life, right? And I have so many paintings I have done throughout since high school. Original ones, I got rid of them many years ago, 30 years ago when I got married. But then I think it was 211. Then I got back into the art world. Since 211, it's been over 20 years. I've been in visual arts again, and I got married to it again. You can say that if you're an artist, if you are a poet, if you're a writer, if you're any kind of content creator, you will understand what I'm trying to say. Those people may have a different mindset, or they're wired differently. If you write any kind of writing, if you create any kind of content, if you are a visual artist with different media, different surface, you will understand exactly what I'm saying, right? Exactly what I'm saying. Visual artists, they just have a different mindset, right? With all due respect, I said, with all due respect, harm none, harm none. Okay. So we move forward. This is a close look up. I think I'm gonna leave this. I just love it. I don't know why. Every time I look at it, it makes me smile. It makes me feel good. You know, that's how it should be. That's how it should be. Maybe it's just the painting itself. Who knows? So I think that's the last shot I took. Yep. No, the last one is this one. Oh, it is this one. So we go this way. We go that way. We go this 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 way. Okay. I'm going to leave it that. Okay, this is a whole piece, basically. Let me see if we get a clear shot. Well, no, that's not a whole shot. All right. Let's see. I'm still working on it. It's not done. It won't be completed. Yeah. Okay, let's leave it at that right here. Okay. So meanwhile, remember, this is your host, Art by A.K.A. Dragon's Light, German Wizard of Grey School of Wizardry. Thank you very much. If you are out there, remember, share, grow, learn, and educate. Teach yourself first, then teach others. Teach the right things, right? If you like, you subscribe. If you like, you subscribe. And with all due respect, visual arts is a very, very, some people make good money. Some people earn their living all their life. And some people do it for passion. And some people do it for a hobby, right? It is a good thing to have, a good thing to do in life. If you like, you subscribe. If you like, you subscribe. It's not done yet. I'm still working on it. When I'm done with it, I will release it into the cloud, into the matrix, and I'll upload it into my virtual art gallery. But it's work in progress. Once again, I'm grateful to all my subscribers, all my viewers, all my audience. Thank you very much.